Okay, let's do this thing. NXT. What do we got going on tonight for NXT, huh? What do we have going on for this show? And where do I begin? Well, let's get right into it, okay? NXT, though, tonight. We kick it off with Tony D'Angelo versus Dexter Loomis. Why? Because D'Angelo, you're real Italian, forget about it. Mr. Chicago's greatest import himself, Mr. Tony D'Angelo. Know what I'm saying? Capisce? You get what I'm saying. When he gets Dexter Loomis out there because he called him out last week. Dexter did have a painting of him, of Tony, sleeping with the fishes. A little bed and, pillows with the fish swimming around him. So he was sleeping with the fishes. And, you know, the match was okay. I'm actually surprised D'Angelo won over Dexter, but nowadays I got to put these new guys over. Tony, I guess he ended up trying to grab the drawing and whatnot, throwing to the ring. Referee gets rid of it, a thumb to the eye, and then, the finish on Dexter Loomis. So, yeah, Tony D'Angelo won from there. But right after that, Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams came out, jumped jumped Dexter from behind. They start beating him up. They put a chair onto like his hand and whatnot, and basically Mello jumped off the top rope and I guess somewhat broke his hand or injured his hand right there, leaving on the ground. Johnny Gargano came out for the save, but it was way too late. Gargano was basically in the ring saying Mello and them have made it personal, saying you better get out here right now. And he says he's going to kick his teeth down his throat. He challenged him, but Pete Dunne came out there and basically say, you're not going to worm your way into this title match. That's mine. Pete Dunne basically said, I didn't need your help last week and whatnot. But next thing you know, Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams were somewhere in the audience on some platform talking, calling him Snow White and the two doors right there as basically y'all make him sick. Dunne basically said, I want that title or whatnot, and basically you got something I want. Got it? Or whatnot. Dunn basically says, I got more experience. I've already beat you and everything. Carmelo Hayes basically went on, say, listen, man, I can go both y'all at the same time, all right? I can take y'all on, all right? Right now. Or I guess next week in a triple threat match, which I don't know why the champion would put himself out there like that. But Gargano said, listen, he's only been here 6 months. I've been here 5 years, okay? You want to talk about you can't miss, all right? And because you won't miss when I'm in the ring with you, all right? But Carmelo basically says, yeah, I don't miss. And Pete Dunne says, you missed last week. He's not lying about that. So there you go. So basically, triple threat match for the title next week. I'm kind of like, Trick, why would you put yourself out there like that? But I guess Hayes trying to be a confident heel champion right now, taking both guys on at the same time for the North American title next week. Diamond Mine were in the back training until Joe Gacy showed up. Malcolm Bivens said, hey, man, you want to join, you're going to need to pay $800 something, no refunds. Got it? And Joe Gacy, saying, I can draw you guys together and whatnot, all right? You guys are strong, but Bivens says, we got to try out soon. Why don't y'all just holler at me soon, all right? So, Gacy, I think I'll do that. Eli Drake, I guess, had a promo video. Doesn't matter if it's NXT 1.0, 2.0, and whatnot. Basically said Grayson Wallace got in his business and he's going to take him out for good. Diamond Mine went against Jacket Time. I don't like that name. And Odyssey Jones. Match was okay, I will say that. Odyssey Jones and them got the win. Crossbody on Roderick Strong. So, not bad. Obviously, he's next. I don't know who's next for the Cruiserweight title at this point. But obviously, this feud with Diamond Mine continues. So, we'll see what happens with that. The Grizzled Young Vets were, I guess, on FaceTime or something with their Nana or one of their Nanas, I guess. Basically, they had the NXT champion, the women's tag titles. And basically, they hold the women's titles and talked about, okay, now that we did that, we're going to be first in line for inheritance. You see some dudes sleeping in the background. So they stole Toxic Attraction's titles to their grandmother or something, or one of their grandmothers, out of inheritance money to get it first. I don't know what's going on with that. That's kind of strange. I don't know. I really had no idea what's going on with that. MSK were at the airport looking for. I still have no idea what MSK's doing. They went there and I guess they put a whole bunch of stuff in their bag to get through security and the flights, and They're still looking for this guy, the master of tag teams, or whoever this master is. I have no idea what's going on with MSK right now. I really don't. This is like it's like my friend Black Shaggy said. Go back and look that review up, by the way. You know, are they looking for weed? It looks like they are. Andre Chase University himself went against Zion Quinn. Zion Quinn, of course, got the win off of Andre Chase. Next thing you know, Legato attacked him from behind. Quinn tried to fight him off and got out of there. But next thing you know, Santos Escobar came from behind. We haven't seen Santos in a few weeks now, but Santos is back. They start beating the hell out of Zion Quinn. Elektra Lopez ended up saying no one says no to her. She ended up slapping him, and Legato picked him up and threw him onto like the steel grate. Lopez basically looked at him then as Legato left in. So, as my co-host would say, Elektra Lopez, thick as hell, all right? I still don't know what is going on with her and this Zion Quinn thing, but obviously she wants the D, okay? Raquel Gonzalez talked about her match with Dakota Kai tonight, talking about when she's champion and whatnot. She carried that belt around with her, but she's going to get payback on Dakota Kai tonight. Next, we had the Poker Challenge. Texas Hold'em rules between Duke Hudson and Cameron Grimes. Why are we playing poker on this show for? Texas Hold'em? I know Grimes had like a king and 3 spades, as Duke Hudson had like a 5 clubs and a 5 diamonds. Fans chanting, "You got played." They raised the bet to $1,000 to $4,000, and then the pot was at $10,000. I think the pot was like 18 grand at that point, and they start pulling more cards out. Fans start to chant raisins then for some reason. Grimes think he's bluffing. He said, and whatnot. I know Hudson, folding it, I guess. He folded. He said that Grimes still bluffed, but he made, I guess he had to call, and he won all the money. You got played, chance happened. Duke Hudson was pissed. He started beating up Cameron Grimes. He powerbombed him through the poker table. Then he got a pair of scissors from a toolbox under the ring, and then start cutting his hair. So, I don't know how you all feel about, I don't even know how you feel about this whole poker thing, if you liked it or not, but we're playing poker on NXT for some reason. Why? I have no clue, but we're playing poker on NXT, okay? Poker, it's the poker games, folks. It's like watching ESPN to see who's going to win some money. Kyle O'Reilly mentioned why Von Wagner was on SmackDown, but, he's not worried about it. We're a team, so let's go to work right now. They went against Brooks and Jensen. Scott's been getting a lot of promo videos lately, but you kind of figured they were going to lose right here to O'Reilly and Wagner, which they did get the win, but every time I look at Brooks and Jensen, it's either discount APA or they're starting to become discount, I don't know, Freebirds now. So I'm trying to see where they're going, but now they lost. They had 2 promo packages in a row, but don't know where that's going. Imperium went in the back. They'll talk about, I guess, Wagner and O'Reilly saying they don't have a chance of beating us. Indy was worried about Dexter Loomis. As Purge said, she would do the match on her own tonight. We had Lash now with Lash Legend. I don't really care. This is Wendy Williams 2.0. She starts talking about Kaylee Ray. It didn't Grayson Wilder comes on the show. Talks about Eli Drake saying, I never paid my dues. I didn't have to drive 500 miles to a high school gym. I survived on reality TV and put out a video, and the WWE came calling to me. Okay? That this industry is not about wins and losses. Oh, how many times have I heard that before nowadays in wrestling, that wins and losses don't matter, okay? He talked about his tweets, that the game has changed, and this is his time now. So the tea has been spilled on Wendy Williams 2.0. Persia Perota went against, 2 job women, I know that. Persia got the win. Dakota Kai talked about, Raquel Gonzalez, talked about how she hit her with the shovel and everything after having Halloween Havoc. And Mandy and Toxic Attraction showed up. We're going to end this tonight. Dakota Kai basically, say Wednesday. The Grizzly Gun Vets, I guess, gave back the belts to Toxic Attraction since they were looking for them, saying they're trying to swindle money out of their own grandmother or something. So, we're talking about the lies you can get away with. Tommaso Ciampa was, I guess, in, chair sessions with Ciampa we usually get right here. Talk about, he's been defending his title here and in the UK right now, but with prestige. But there's a lack of integrity and respect. He says, screw this. I'm going to go to the ring and do something about it. I know they showed a vignette of Casey and Caden. I guess they're like partiers now, or rave parties they've been going to. So They just been turning it up lately at a whole bunch of music festivals. Ciampa came out. Ciampa had something to vent. He talked about a lot of these new guys around here. You know, they like Mello thinks he can say he's holding the A title, but he's not. And let's be real right here. Mello isn't going to take a shot at him because he'll know he'll miss. They were going to talk about that bitch-ass Grayson Waller, which I don't think Waller ever talked about him, but I guess once his comments earlier about Eli Drake talking about, how guys in his generation went from, going around the country, traveling miles on end, just for a handshake and a hot dog and whatnot. And he thinks there's something wrong with that, okay? And how about something we can do with that hot dog? And he's going to go about Tony Nese, but Braun Breaking came out saying, you talk about all these guys right now and whatnot. You be worried about me. And there's a new crop of guys around here. All right? You don't need to worry about them because I'm taking that title. It says Champ said, wow, that's powerful. How are we just taking the video footage from Halloween Havoc and we see who won right here? Because, Champ said himself, that's 1, 2, 3. I'm not no math major, and you're not either, Braun. But I know you got a 30. You got less than a 33 and 1/3 chance of winning. Okay, so some good Scott Steiner math. That's a good math teacher you need to learn from. His uncle, Scott Steiner, great math teacher, man. He's got a 33 and a third chance of winning. Because at the end of the day, you are a puppy, and I'm the NXT champion. All right, and he left after that. So Ciampa, man, throwing shots out tonight. Throwing a lot of shots out at people tonight. Next, though, Raquel Gonzalez went against Dakota Kai. Good match, but the finish ended up being Toxic Attraction attacking Raquel Gonzalez then. Cora Jade came out with her skateboard and tried to fight him off, but that did not work. And as they start beating him up then, Zoe Stark came out then. She was on crutches, though, in a knee brace. Next thing you know, EO comes out, uses Zoe's crutch and start beating the hell out of everyone with it. Cora gets her skateboard again. And then, Raquel starts helping. And everybody's in the crowd going nuts. And then they're chanting, War Games, War Games, War Games. And Io Shirai, and I wish they could have got, I don't know why I don't have Regal come out anymore. But Io Shirai ended up picking up the microphone and said, War Games. So I guess that's what's going to be War Games. Toxic Attraction and Dakota Kai versus Io Shirai, Cora Jade, Raquel Gonzalez, and I guess Zoe Stark if she's healthy enough. So that looks like it's going to be the Women's War Games match, people. So, yeah, that's what we got going on right now. But other than that, comment, subscribe. I have a phone call right here for all of a sudden. But yes, other than that phone call, like I said, this is War Games, there you go. NXT, it was okay, but at least they're building in the War Games, which is coming up next month. I don't even know if this is a takeover at this point, but at least we have a War Games match. Everything else on the show, I really like Ciampa's promo. I thought that was one of the best things of the night, to be honest. Everything else, Santos, at least he's back with Legato and them. NXT's NXT, man. I don't know sometimes with NXT. The Von Wagner thing, Von Wagner still looks lost out there. I don't know why they still had this guy on SmackDown or where that's leading. I think he's going to be in the Survivor Series team match now I think about it. I think I said that Friday. So, O'Reilly, I'm just waiting on his contract to come up. I really do believe he may be leaving. This one, I really do believe. So, I don't know. Okay, but that's NXT for you. But other than that, I'm out of here. Comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at HoodieKnight890. Check out all my reviews. Check out my Raw review and check out my full gear review with my guest co-host that night, Black Shaggy. All right, so check that out. Other than that, I'm out of here. See you tomorrow for my AEW review. Peace.